Alright, so we got part 2 of Bestowers of Eternity. We made it to day 2 of 2. We're going to be loading our game here. Our 5th save slot at the hospital. So it seems like we've got... we have 2 potential puzzles, I think, to progress. One is here at this Bellevue Mental Hospital, where the suggestion is we have to get into his file cabinet, but without him looking, even though he's not looking at it. But anyway, if we go under hypnosis, he does leave the room, but we don't get the opportunity to do anything while he's gone because we're hypnotized. So somehow we have to prevent the hypnosis from happening, something along those lines. The other puzzle is in Central Park. We know we have a dog whistle, which gets the dog barking, which gets an artist pissed off and away from his easel to address the dog situation. But we can't seem to do anything with the easel because the painting is wet, and I guess we don't want it. But it's unclear to me what our objective is other than getting access to the easel. So that's an open question. So it seems like, yeah, again, maybe there's a hotspot situation going on here where I've missed that. I guess we can resume our timer here. I guess we'll also take a close look at our inventory as well. We did find there was a few new dialogue options with Dr. Quentin, which we did have from our notebook. Clearly we have to, because once we go under the hypnosis, he leaves, and then we can't do anything. It's basically like a cutscene. Clearly we need to do something in advance. Now let's actually, does he, I'm trying to remember, does he put us into a trance? Yeah, do you think you can put me under again, Doctor? Like, what happens here? See, right now with this, the blue... yes, I think you could benefit from another session. I have no appointments at the moment, so I can squeeze you in. See, when this icon, or the cursor is blue, if you could just lie down, Miss Blackwell. So I can't do anything right now. Like, you know, the inventory's empty. Good. Now listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. So that's why I was thinking maybe we could plug our ears. And then, okay, then it goes blank. So maybe we have to do something to prevent us from hearing him. So if this were a certain game, you would have wax, which you could stuff in your ears. I don't know. Have we seen any candles? I don't know. Hey, well, I'll be back soon. Doctor, a fight has broken out in the rec room C. Okay, alright, yeah, then we've seen all of this. Yeah, check the top there. It's from, was released November 2003. But it was an amateur freeware game that was made. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. And then we automatically leave. Alright, so let's go back. Bellevue Hospital. Alright, so clearly we have to do something before we initiate the dialogue option, because then we can't do anything. I would ideally cover my ears. I don't know whether we can... The problem is we can't target ourselves. So that's out immediately. So we've either got to target the couch or maybe him directly. Seems weird. Yes. I mean, Clusis, we spent nearly an hour and a half before we even got to like any real gameplay. The cutscenes and the dialogue and the letters in the game, there's plenty of text to read. Not as much gameplay. So I think it's true if you were to skip all of the reading, there might be 30 minutes of actual gameplay there, and if you know what to do. But clearly that is not actually representative if you're actually trying to consume the game content. Yeah, a 30-minute speedrun, most likely, but not if you're actually trying to like appreciate the story. Definitely not. Can we give you this lemon? And we can't put it on the couch. So there's the window, the ink blot paintings, the plant and file cabinet and the couch. All right, so let's take a quick picture of me as a little girl. Yeah. Little girl. Maybe you can hypnotize the girl instead of us. An eternity other, yes. That is probably not too far from being accurate, after, yeah. All right, so we have our notebook, which has the names, right? Lauren Blackwell, Joey, Patricia Blackwell, parents. We've already discussed those with him. We can't use, like, someone's name. Wait, you can't use someone's name on the couch. I just do it. Yeah. All right, so we have a picture. Lemon. A small lemon wedge. It's left over from the cup of tea Nishanthi made for me. By the way, I bet you Nishanthi was actually the name of someone Dave Gilbert knew in real life. This seems that way. All right, we have this book. So this is the book of the Encyclopedia of the Occult. I think we tried giving it to him, but no, he's not interested. Okay. We have the dog whistle. I mean, maybe that could... The problem is the frequency is so high, it's specifically a dog whistle, so it's not audible to humans. So that's not going to do anything to... I mean, look, you can play it, but... Yeah, whistle makes no sound at all. No wonder it was thrown away. All right, this is the letter he used to get us here. But that's not going to do anything. Then we have the envelope. This is the envelope with all of the letters in it. Bunch of papers inside. Return address is Bellevue Mental Hospital. She doesn't even want to open it here, which means we also can't show it to him. Or maybe we can file it in his cabinet. No. Okay. And then we have the watch. So it's broken. It's a stopwatch, right? The watch has been broken for a few days. The only feature that works is the stopwatch. What are we going to do to time something? Tapping on the watch face doesn't help. I mean, if it were actually like... If it were a regular watch, and I guess it's clearly a digital watch, not an analog one, you could set an alarm, right? So maybe that could be used to, I don't know, wake up while we're hypnotized. I don't know if that would work, though, because it's not enough to wake up. You have to come out of the trance, right? Where he says the magic word. But this is, I don't know why I don't just get rid of it. But how is timing something going to be useful? I don't know. And there's no way to interact. Are there any buttons on this? Oh, stopwatch control. Okay, that is a tiny hotspot. You can't even... Oh, I guess you can... If you squint, I can barely make out a little button, but the stopwatch is the only feature that still works. You set a countdown. An alarm goes off when the timer reaches 0? That's not a stopwatch. A stopwatch counts up, not down. That's a timer. It's not a stopwatch, that's a timer. What the feature is just described. 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, this actually is it. It looks like. Does Dave Gilbert not know what a stopwatch is? All right, let's see if this works. Do you think you could put me under again, doctor? Yada yada. Lie down again. Good. Now listen carefully to the sound of my voice. And relax. Now, do you remember the lake? I want you to go back there. Can you see it? Yes. Very good. You are completely relaxed now. Nothing can hurt or harm you. Donald, Dr. Higgins needs to see you immediately. Oh? He has Doug Bosco's CAT scan results. You might find them interesting. Yes, I'd better get over there. Higgins will have an coronary if I don't give him my opinion right away. Rosangela, I need you to step away for a while. Or I need to step away for a while. But I want you to remain by the lake. You're protected and warm and at peace. Peace. It works. It's a timer. That's not a stopwatch. The alarm jerked me out of the trance. No way I'm going back into it now. I mean, I would understand if this were a game made by a non-native English speaker, how you could make that mistake. But to me, that's kind of inexcusable for an American developer. That's when your puzzle depends on that. Oh, I see. Right. Oh my gosh, it's timed. Okay, jeez. Oh yes, I seem to have come out of it on my own. Yes, that does sometimes happen. Well, thanks, Doctor. Anytime. All right, well, I guess we got to do that again then. I'm assuming we can. Yeah, okay. Like, you use a stopwatch to time someone, like, running a race or something. You can't set an alarm. I mean, if you set an alarm, that's a timer. That's a countdown, not a count up. All right, so we have a limited time. I think we got to open up the file cabinet. Probably going to get more details on our aunt or our grandmother. Maybe even both. More likely the aunt. I like how that sound effect is clearly taken from an actual alarm clock. All right, get into the file cabinet. What should I look up? Oh, jeez. I didn't know this was going to be timed. All right. Lauren Blackwell. I shouldn't, but I have to know more. All right, July 18th, 1985. Bellevue Medical Hospital, interview transcript, page 1. Patient, Blackwell, Lauren, 42. Donald Quentin. This is Dr. Quentin questioning patient Lauren Blackwell, diagnosed with acute psychosis. Sodium amytal has been administered. Lauren, can you hear me? Lauren Blackwell. Yes, it's so. Who's there? I am Donald Quentin. I am your doctor. Doctor? Thank God. Please help. Hurts so much. What hurts, Lauren? Fire. Hurts. Where is there fire, Lauren? Everywhere. Can't escape. Needle. Claws. Caught me. Lauren, I want you to envision water. A crystal clear lake. Can you see it? Lake. Water. Oh. But no, can't. Do try, Lauren. Try and see the lake. Joey, where are you, Joey? The lake. I need you to ignore Joey and concentrate on the lake. Joey's not here. He's never here. Joey, why did you leave me here? Lauren, I'm going to inject you with some more sodium amytal. It should help you relax. There. Do you feel better? Oh, fire. Joey. 2 for heaven. Next page, please. Lauren, it's hard to hear you. You're going to have to speak more clearly. Must remember 2 for heaven. 2 for heaven. 2 for heaven? Is that what you said? Joey, so tired. Can't I sleep? Yes, Lauren, you can sleep now. No, can't ever sleep. 2 for heaven. I have sedated the patient. This concludes my session. End transcript. Yeah. But again, Big Rat, like, that you can kind of understand if, like, you know, a lot of them are made by, like, Poles, you know, in Poland. You can understand how you could get the nuances of 2 similar words mixed up, but I have the right to take umbrage at the moment. Can we not go to the next page? That's it. All right, that's it. And exit. 2 for heaven? Remember 2 for heaven. Why was that so important? We don't know. I'd better remember that. Oh, I was going to look up Patricia Blackwell, but okay. I see you're awake. Oh. Let's see if it's added to our notebook. Well, I'm not going to be able to. I like how we're coming in for like a dozen hypnosis sessions today. And somehow his calendar is completely available. Okay, good. 2 for heaven is here. Shall we see if he knows about it? If I asked him about that, he'd know I looked through his files. Oh, I'm sure he won't know anything. All right, let's try to do this again. See if we can look up Patricia Blackwell. Okay, it keeps on getting chastised for having these unscheduled sessions with us. Okay, so to Patricia Blackwell. There doesn't seem to be any file for Patricia Blackwell. I don't think she was a patient here, so her file would probably be somewhere else. Okay. What about our parents? No. Can't even get a response for that one. Joey, since he was mentioned so many times. No. Okay. All right. So I guess we can just go to let's go to the library now and look up that phrase. To for heaven. Nothing. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, if we can't talk to him about it, we have Nisanthi, the kid by the... well, obviously the doorman. The volunteer doorman's not going to know anything. So I guess, yeah, there's no one really at Central Park. Oh, well, there's the artist. Oh, nah, can't really talk to them. All right, so let's go... The problem is we can't really do any dialogue with Nishanthi, but maybe it'll unlock something. Hello, Rosa. Could I get you a cup of tea? It doesn't look like we can really talk with her. I'll take another lemon for my tea, please. Unfortunately, I'm all out of lemons. Nothing, then. Nothing? Well, less work for me. Hey, Drew. Yeah, everyone's kind of calling it the alpha to Blackwell Legacy. All right, so we can't talk to her. Can we look up anything on our computer? So basically, the premise of this game is then later adapted into the commercial Blackwell Legacy. We cannot look it up on the computer. Okay. Bit of a problem then. Does this unlock? Let's try going back to the hospital and asking, see if it unlocks any new dialogue options, and if not, we can ask him about Lauren Blackwell. No. So no new dialogue options. What if we asked him like about our aunt again? No, I better not. I just go to pieces again. Okay. All right, so I guess we have no choice but to go back to the park then, because otherwise we're stuck. Yeah, so it's actually a freeware game, Drew. If you care to play it yourself, free of charge. Maybe this. So we can know the whistle, blow the whistle to get him away from there. So the artist gets pissed. Is this magically not gonna be wet now? Let's see. I'd better not. Wait, oh, it does look like it's wet. Damn it. So how do we dry this thing? Should I set my alarm again? My stopwatch alarm. So this got us the 2 for heaven, but unfortunately, we're still stuck. 2 for heaven, 2 for heaven. Why was that so important? I don't know, but maybe these people will know. Talk to the artist about it. The dog will surely know. This random woman. No, nobody knows. Here, draw 2 for heaven on the easel. She does not. No interesting. Or not interested. Alright, so we still have the same problem here. I mean, might as well try. Why bother with the stopwatch now? Okay, so if you do that, then he just goes back to his post. Don't know what I'd say to her. I better not bother him. Temperamental. Not too fond of dogs. Block his view. I only want to look at the flowers. Yes, they are very pretty. But I must insist you bear them afar. They cannot be disturbed. Those flowers are critical to the piece. But step away. Oh, so maybe... So she doesn't want to take the flowers, and she only wants to look at them. But they're critical to his piece. I don't know why we want to mess with his piece, but... So I guess try doing something to the flowers. We have mostly letters and books. We have the lemon. I think I tried. Didn't I already try squeezing lemon out the lemon? What? Will lemon juice kill the flowers? We currently have no motivation for messing with this guy, but it's a thing to try. No. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, use your watch on the flower. Yeah, none of it makes any sense. Why should I take any of these flowers? A nice crop of flowers planted for the park. Hey, Zero. Yeah, the book she doesn't want to read. None of this makes any sense. It feels like we're still missing a hotspot somewhere. You know what? If I missed a hotspot on the watch, I'm probably missing one of these as well. So we have exit, little girl. We have window. You can't get one of Griff, the PI. What, is he supposed to be a bear? I forgot. And exit. Wasn't taking New York City. The girl's me, age 6, holding Griff, looks brand new. Look at me, looks so sad. Did I ever smile when I was that young? Probably not. You can't flip over the photo or nothing? Damn. Clearly, nothing's gonna be new with the hot dog seller. Hey, what can I get for you? Goodbye. It's been a friggin' pleasure. It's weird that we got that new 2 for heaven thing, right? We can't look it up in the library though, really? Look up Lauren Blackwell again. Ani's breakdown was so severe that it made the community section of the New York Times. There's only a couple of sentences though, nothing I didn't know already. So it's 2 for heaven question mark, which is also interesting. Nothing. Nothing about my grandmother here. And parents, she doesn't learn anything new. Small article about the car crash. Didn't tell me anything I didn't know already. Now, is there a tiny hotspot with one of these books somewhere? I will not be surprised if that is the case. Not seeing any other hotspot, just shelves in the book and the computer. But... can we use this on? You can't type well on your phone, or you literally cannot? Yeah, it looks like... so other than giving that new discussion topic, didn't look like that did anything for us. So maybe, hang on. What else could... we looked up Lauren Blackwell, Patricia Blackwell, 2 for Heaven. Or actually, no, we didn't look up 2 for Heaven in here. And our parents. And I think I tried Joey. So I think we should try looking up 2 for Heaven. Does he have a file on 2 for Heaven? I wouldn't think so, but... alright. We have to at least try it, because... yeah, I make a lot of typos too. Usually autocorrect does more to hurt my typing than help it. Maybe I should actually look into disabling that. Because usually in short words it doesn't, it's usually worse. Maybe we can do something with his ink blot, although she questioned what would be the point of that. Yeah, she doesn't want to do anything there. Alright, I'm going to tell you what to look up, if you'll let me. Alright. 2 for Heaven. No, you can't. Alright. Well, oh no, stop. Yeah, this interface with the left clicking and the right clicking and having to alternate it kind of sucks. Alright, so parents and 2 Revenant work. Alright, so we used all the only thing you can find in the cabinet is Lauren Blackwell. Could we look up the book in there? Probably would not work. I will try it though. I'm actually curious, what if you try to do that when he's here, what happens? What does she say? Anything? Now, while the doctor is here... yeah, there are a ton of typos in this game. Okay, so that's actually good. So that tells us you can't... we were not going to be able to search for the by the book there. If she said now while the doctor is here, that would suggest that we could do something. All right. Let me try the other things with him just to make sure. No, not. Stop. Yeah, this interface is awful with the notebook. I keep on hitting a bad left or right clicking. It's Among Us first, I know that. Yeah, okay, so nothing new there. Yeah, nothing new. And we can't ask about this. You know. Well, I don't care if he knows. let's progress things. All right, so it doesn't look like we can do much here then. So where are we going to use this 2 for heaven? We tried looking up at the computer at home and that didn't work. Oh god, do we have to talk to this guy? The kid? No desire to speak to that kid anymore. Understandable. I guess we got to do the park because we can't talk to him or look up anything more at Bellevue Hospital. The library, we already looked up everything in the shelves. They had nothing on 2 for heaven. And then at home, we just have our computer and Ashanti. There are no new dialogue options. So it seems like we have to do something with that artist then, by process of elimination. With either the flowers, the easel, or him, I guess. Maybe the dog, but probably not. Carousel's closed, it just doesn't seem right. Too old to be writing on these things. Alright, let's make sure I'm not missing a hotspot here. Is there anything like along the wall here? So this is obviously to get you to clue you about this, but then he, excuse me, you are blocking my view. Oh, I'm here to, damn it, I clicked too fast. I'm trying to create art here, you know. So we can't mess with his, the only thing we could really, the way we can mess with it is using the lemon, but lemon juice on painting. Tried to augment the flowers, that didn't work. And we can't blow the whistle a second time after we've blown it once. Oh, okay, good. That's good to hear. You had that experience, Squeaky, with turning off autocorrect. Maybe I'll give that a go. So it's obviously to get him away from the easel, but why? She says it's still too wet. How can we dry it? It can't be a situation just waiting until it air dries. If we go into the watch screen, he comes back there. We can't use the whistle again. Compendium of occult phenomena using concrete scientific methods. Long, boring, incomprehensible. Some reason why it was important to my grandmother. 2 for heaven, maybe. I don't have the patience to sit and read all 1,200 pages of this book to find out, so we gotta do something with it. Can you paint it on the easel? You cannot. So I think we kind of have to try every item on the flowers or the easel, it seems like. It doesn't make any sense, but... Oh, shit. I didn't want to look at this, because then he's going to be back. Damn it. Oh, alright. Dog's growling. Would you like a lemon? Here, stick a lemon wedge in your mouth. No, no one wants that. Alright, can't select that. think we're just missing an item. Like, I think it's that simple, but maybe something in our apartment? Yeah, I guess we can take a close look at our apartment. It's just good to rule out what we have. Oh my god. It's gonna be another microscopic hotspot somewhere. Can't walk to the right. Alright, the only other thing... these technically count as inventory items. Which is also just like a weird idea. I guess it's used in lieu of using like a talk verb or something. Talk action. Paint 2 for heaven. Well, this will just confirm we don't have what we need. At least there's that. Alright, parents is the last thing. Nope. There's nothing he's carrying. We can't pick his pocket. Temperamental. There's nothing on the easel. Yeah, we can't target anything but the easel itself. Too wet. Yeah, so we need something somewhere else. This just apparently is not it. If we leave and come back, actually. The dog doesn't want a lemon? Shocking. Then he's back at his easel. Does he want to add lemons to his wares? I know a woman who can get you plenty of lemons. Do you know anything about the occult? Hot dog man, seller. You can't call the dog from here? That's too bad. Yeah, and it's kind of to be expected, right? Because it was, it was basically a one-man effort. And he was a little bit of an amateur. I just didn't like how that hotspot was tiny and he messed up. He kept on calling it a stopwatch when really he meant timer. Alright, is there anything... I know... Kid is watching me like a hawk, but she doesn't want to carry them around anyway. She wants nothing to do with him anymore, so it's not going to be anything. Bars are in the way. I decided to live here. I refuse to climb through the window. There's nothing in the hallway here. We just have 16E and 16F. So we have kitchenette, bed. Do we have to close the blinds to do something with the 2 for heaven? Probably not. Hmm. 18th century art, life in the early 1900s. Maybe the teddy bear. Griff the PI bear. Do we want to fix his arm? He's in a pathetic state. One eye is missing, and one of his arms is nothing but stuffing. Don't have the heart to get rid of him. Here, a lemon will cure what ails him. Yeah. We have this new item, but we can't look it up in the library computer or our home computer. Does Griffin know about 2 for heaven? Maybe he needs 2 eyes and two arms to get into heaven. Apparently not. Maybe we have to look up to the sky when the blinds are open. I'm not Patricia. No. Read them already. Then what are they doing on your desk? Oh, the photograph, right. Parents' wedding photograph. Can we use parents on that? No. Damn. So I keep on thinking I'm missing. If I miss that tiny stopwatch control hotspot, I'm probably missing some other tiny one. Are you sure we can't use this to go to sleep? Can we use the watch on there to time our... when we wake up? Nope. Hey, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventure Quest. We try to beat every adventure game that we can. Welcome, welcome. Dystopian. We got 2 for heaven, but the place where you think it would work did not. The library computer. We can't talk to Dr. Quinn about it. Can you use an item on her door? I don't think so. Go in asking about it. No. Oh, wait, do we have access to our inventory here? I don't think we do. No, thank you. I better run. Yeah, she doesn't want to... We can't even look here. So it seems like you can only go in there for a cup of tea and only just to get the lemon. The sugar and milk does nothing. Can't talk to him anymore. Can we mess with him somehow? Maybe we can time when he goes on his lunch break, even though he's a volunteer. No, we don't want to bother with the stopwatch now, apparently. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. We know about the dog whistle. We can't do anything with the easel or the flowers. We haven't seen the ability to combine items at all. Let me make sure I can't combine discussion topics. No. Oh wait, that changed to Patricia Blackwell. So I tried to use that on like the sky or the window outside our apartment because it's 2 for heaven, but can we not go back to the graveyard where the game opened, the grave site? Because Lauren Blackwell, Patricia Blackwell are 2 for heaven. I don't know. Mother and daughter, as it were. Yeah, how are we going to use this? Nothing. I can't combine it with other inventory items. One second, guys. Alright, oh. Hang on, let's go back to our apartment. We can open up the letters back there. Maybe we can do something with 2 for heaven on that. I don't know. It just seems like a new mechanism. That's not going to help us with the, Oh, we have to right click. It's just so wonky. Okay, can we use... So we can bring inventory items out, but we can't use things on letters. Lemon juice on a wouldn't that, hang on. Isn't there something where, like, it could reveal the acid and the citric acid could reveal something? On, like, a document, maybe? Oh, it's the last letter. This one has a lot of space, but no. Oh, we should look at the other one too. We should do this for all the documents, actually. Including the photo and the letter from Dr. Quentin. Like how she sent her... It's like a postcard. That's like literally a note card. Like an index card. Did she literally mail her daughter an index card? You couldn't spring for a postcard? Exit. Put away. Okay. So in this one, I can't get the inventory. Weird. And I can't get it here either. That's interesting. So that to me suggests that we do need our inventory while having this open for some reason. So the lemon didn't work. We get like no feedback is the problem. But watch, we're not going to do anything with. Can I add this letter to those? No. And I can't use... So I assume these are typographical errors that he crossed out on his typewriter. He even says that. 2 for heaven. Maybe I need to restore and see again what he said about 2 for... She said about 2 for heaven. She said it sounds familiar. So maybe it was referenced here somewhere. Now both her parents died, as well as Lauren's parents died. I'm just scanning to see if I see like heaven at all, but so here's the reference to the book. Mom's getting more kooky by the day. She started reading books now, books on the occult and supernatural. She tried to hide them from us when Dad found them. One book she was especially into, I don't see why. Encyclopedia of the Occult by Piama Lavrentieva. I read a few pages of it. I couldn't understand any of it. I thought it might help me understand, Mom, if I read it, but Dad caught me reading it and threw it away. I was trying to think, is Piama Lavrentieva like an anagram for 2 for heaven, but it's not. I'm berserk. Then she locked herself in the bathroom and started talking to herself. Joey. If we find out who Joey is, we could save her, but no. Condolences. Isn't it just summa cum laude, not summa cum laude? Can we do let's do a cross-reference between the letter we got from Quentin and this one from 40 years prior. No, can't do it. Is our dad, Jack? Maria. Can we hold something up to the heavens? We cannot. All right, I need to restore to see. Maybe there's something I thought you just said 2 for heaven, 2 for heaven. Why does that seem familiar or sound familiar or something like that? So maybe there's something I missed, though. All right, Lauren Blackwell. And, oh, you can actually access your inventory here, which is also interesting. Sodium amytal. It's not 2 for heaven. Wait, actually. So fire. Joey, 2 for heaven. Did they like self-immolate or something? 2 for heaven, 2 for heaven. Doesn't really tell us much. Two for heaven. Remember, 2 for heaven. Why was that so important? I'd better remember that. Now, it doesn't really add a whole lot, other than adding the item to our notebook. Wait, do we need on the ink blot paintings? Because she mentioned like some of them looked like twins. Oh, there's a big stretch, but no. All right. I definitely tried 2 for heaven and everything here. She doesn't want to use the stopwatch timer. Wonder if we can see our our apartment from here. Our apartment window. I mean, they definitely clue that we're getting in his way. And now that he's out of the way, we could do something here, but we can't. So we can't walk over there. We can't take the flowers. We can't use anything on the flowers. We can't use anything on the easel. Bizarre. Can't combine items. 2 for heaven. There's no way to get to the graveyard? Wait, what was that? It looked like there was a hot spot here somewhere. What did that say? Invis? Did you see that? I think it said invis. Yeah. What the hell? That has to be a bug, right? Yeah, it says invis, like as in invisible.
What's up with that?
That can't be important, can it? 2 for heaven is invisible. Is that the ghost? The ghost of Christmas past? This is bizarre. Now she had these panes over here. Two for heaven, 2 for heaven. Why was that so important? I don't know. So I thought like the ghost, Lauren Blackwell's ghost came, or maybe even Joey, I guess, to possess her there or whatever. Are there more invisible hotspots? Well, this is the only area where it's clear to make progress. I don't know, I might have to ask for a hint. I mean, nothing we have we can really use on them. Oh, you know what it is? That must be where she stands to blow the whistle. That invis. So I think that's almost certainly a bug. It was a way to target for her, regardless of where she was on the screen, to go to stand there when to blow the whistle. To wait. Which is weird because there's just so few things to interact with. I think that wouldn't be this difficult, but so he vacates his position, which leaves the flowers and the easel available to do something with, but we can't do anything with either of them. There's no like special flower here. It does not look like it. Can't target the wall or the buildings or the bushes or the grass. Or even the stand of the easel. It says it's too wet. It looks like it's still too wet. Panning of the flower bushes surrounding area. We have nothing to dry it with. So we still have yet to use the photo, the lemon, the book. I mean, those are 3 big items right there. Just use the notebook as a whole. Is there nowhere else to go on the map? Not appear to be. Can't scroll. Let's go to Jersey. No. So we can't talk to him about it. Put it back in the file cabinet. Hey, Duriel, thanks so much for the 62 months. Thank you, appreciate it, Duriel. How are you on this fine Friday Eve? We might be missing a hotspot here. Nothing would surprise me. Target the plants. Aren't we all, Duriel? Yes. Would you care for a lemon, Doctor? A used lemon wedge from some tea I just happen to be carrying around on my person? So I already tried looking up all the other items in the notebook in the file cabinet, so we know it's not that. Can we do anything else while he's away? We can't open up the window. Those cabinets are in a hotspot. The only other thing I could think would be the ink blots, but she kind of already dismissed that. Yeah. So nothing new happens if you don't set the timer. The stopwatch timer. Oh my god. So we have one area where we know we're supposed to make progress, right? Which would be the dog and the artist. Yet nothing we have seems to do anything there. And then what we do have that we haven't used, there seems to be no place to actually use it. You would think you could look up something at the library, but the library computer, no. She doesn't want to use her own computer. Oh yeah, this got messed up somehow. How did that happen? Camera's freaking out. Hang on. This angle of the camera got really screwed up here. Okay. All right. That's reasonable, I think. You can't write in, but you'll answer yes, no questions. Is there anything we can do to target the door? Maybe. I don't understand how or why, but here's a happy birthday, Nishanti. Read this book. Yeah, we can't access our inventory while here. So this all just seems to get the lemon. Can't do anything. Can we set our timer outside in the hallway? Maybe. Oh, it's worth a try. This all seems like way too clever. Yeah, no. What are we gonna do with that lemon? Tried using it on our documents. Can't give it to the dog. Mess with his canvas. Griff the teddy bear. Crime fighting dog. Let's put it in the fridge. No need to go into my kitchen. What's that red book? Oh yeah, that's the She refuses to read it. Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty buggy. It's the same book. Yeah. So you have the same description no matter what you click on. Yeah, I keep on thinking there'd be something here, but like, it looks like we're just going around in circles, really. Clearly, we've like set up. We've done the first half of the puzzle by blowing the dog whistle in the park, but that is it. We can't even sound it next door. It's interesting. When I click there, she walks there. Hang on. Do we need to create a distraction? On the one hand, she says he's watching me, but on the other hand, she says, why would I want to carry them around? I have no idea, but makes no sense. Is that where she walks when you blow the whistle? No, she can. In this case, she can blow the whistle anywhere. That's interesting. Yeah, she keeps on walking over there for some reason. The street lamp isn't in a hot spot. Weird. Alright, I think I need to ask for a hint. Clearly we added something with the easel and the artist in the park, but feels like we tried literally everything. Nothing worked. I mean, it leads me to believe we just don't have the item we need for that area. But then we need to obviously do something somewhere else. Yeah, I was going for midges. Good to see you. How goes it? Cooper. Yeah, I guess the problem with it, yeah, I appreciate that, Vorpal. The problem I guess I'm having with that is I'm afraid that like will lead to like multiple hints. You know? Oh, there has been some discussion in spoiler chat. It's been hard to figure out a wording, got it. Yeah, I mean, even like figuring out a way just to narrow my focus. I mean, obviously there aren't that many scenes in the game. The two park ones, the hospital office, the library. I guess there's the street, the hallway, the Shanti's in our apartment. So how many is that? 4, 6, 8? 8. There are 8 screens total. This is the one I know I need to do something, but I have to do combine. Wow. I mean, I've been trying to do that. Just there's no feedback of mechanics that's even a thing you can do. Oh my gosh. All right, thank you, Silo. That sort of makes sense. I was trying to even do that with the notebook topics. Oh boy. It wasn't even mentioned in the old README here either. That's what I've been trying to do with like this 2 for Heaven thing, but yeah, alright. So yeah, you can't combine the make a connection. Oh, stop. I mean, actually, instead of just brute forcing this, let's actually think about this. I think I would want to use the lemon on a document. That's what I even said before, but I was even trying to use the lemon on that when all of the cards were open, or the letters were open. Stop! Oh my god! Ugh. I hate the interface is terrible. And then even when you click on something, I can't even use something on something else without my cursor becoming to something else, you know? She can't make a connection. Oh, for heaven's sake. When we're looking at the photo, we can't access the inventory. When we're looking at the hospital letter, we can't. We can with all of these, but all right. I'm gonna guess it's 2 for Heaven since that's the thing we acquired. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to use this on other items. Maybe she wasn't saying 2 for Heaven after all. Let's see, page 247. There's some kind of recipe here. I'll copy it down into my notebook. So how does 247 lead you to that compendium, and specifically page 247? Recipe. What's the name of it? The Compendium of the Occult? It doesn't even rhyme or something like that where she could be mispronouncing it. That book gave a recipe for bringing forth the paraspecial contents of photographs? Whatever that means. The recipe calls for 2 cups of hot water, a half cup of vinegar, a dash of salt, drop in an Ambronia umbellata flower, and a few drops of a citrus fruit such as an orange or lemon. Mix the ingredients together in a bowl, apply the solution liberally to a photograph. The book went on to say that the recipe will not work for everyone and that only those of a particular framework of mind will be able to view any altered effects. Well, that's pretty convenient. And we do have the photograph for that. So heaven equals 7. 2, 4, 7. What? I mean, that's a big stretch. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, let's just see if we can look this up at the library or not. Oh my god. That's bad. Especially given how clunky this interface is. If I'm going to be making this recipe, I guess I should find out what an Ambronia umbellata flower is. Yeah, but requiring the player to start rhyming things? I found a description of the flower in Flora of the American Midwest. The Ambronia umbellata is a small flower, purple in color with a faint white spot in the middle. Now we have a reason to go to the park. It is native to the farmlands of Illinois, but it has been cultivated and can be found almost anywhere now. There was a picture attached, so I know what the flower looks like now. So now she has the motivation for the whole dog artist situation. Yeah, it's just poor. It's just poor and sort of rough design for the most part. You get no feedback, and in fact, it almost looks bugged because of the item swaps. Well, I was 6 afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. Oh God, Landell, please don't. Yeah, it's bad to just have all these issues pile up on each other in succession like this. Oh man. This is a very drawn out sequence too. Why should you know why you should take one of the flowers? Are you kidding me? You need me to use recipe? You know why. You even stated you know what the recipe looks like. That's it. There's an Ambronia umbellata in the middle of those flowers. So did you take one? Got it. Alright, now you did. Well, everyone's got to start somewhere, I suppose. All right. There's our flower. An Ambronia umbellata flower. Thanks for nothing, artist. Uh-oh. Ow! Oh my God. That really hurt. What's going on? You're being possessed by Joey, perhaps. All right. Do we have to make this in our kitchenette now, I guess? We need vinegar and so forth. Hopefully we're well stocked. I have no need to go into my kitchen. What if you do this? You still do not have need? Wait, what happened to my flower? Oh, it got moved for some reason. All right, what was the recipe then? Use the recipe on the kitchen. Is that what you're gonna make me do? Might as well, I guess. Yeah, I have no need to go in the kitchen. Oh, now I have a need. Right, let's see here. 2 cups of hot water. Half a cup of vinegar, got that. Dash of salt, got that. I don't have any of this other stuff. For now, I'll just have to mix up the ingredients I do have. You have the flour! Dr. Quentin was right. Insanity has to run in my family. Because I must be completely out of my mind to even consider doing this. Throw that in the kitchen. You can't! Are you kidding me? Do I have to combine this with the recipe now? Even though it's already in the recipe? Oh my God. Okay, that doesn't even work. Oh wait, what is this now? Is this my mixture? This bowl contains my attempt at mixing the solution described in the Encyclopedia of Occultism. Okay. There's still 2 ingredients missing. Well, here's one of them. Okay, I've dropped the flour into the bowl. It's dissolving. Alright, so now I actually do need to consult to see what the other one is. So we have the hot water, we have the vinegar. Did we get the salt? I assume so. We have the flour. A few drops of a citrus fruit. Oh, orange or lemon. Okay, yeah, well, we've got that too. I'll just squeeze a few drops into the bowl. There. This bowl contains my attempt. I've added all the ingredients. The solution is ready to go. Oh, we have to use it on the postcard, the photo now. According to that book, this solution will enhance any photograph's pair of special properties. Whatever that means. Well, here goes. Well, so much for that. This picture looks exactly the same. Oh my God. Is it happening? Am I going insane? This can't be for real. This can't be. Joey. Hello, beautiful. Oh man, I thought she was gonna knock her head on that table. Okay, I might be dead, but I can still make that lady swoon. So, Griff, long time no see. How's tricks? Right, don't say much, huh? Well, you're certainly a better conversationalist than Naptime Nelly over there. I hate being ignored. Hey, baby cakes! Sleepy time's over! Huh? Wake up! What? Shall we try this again? No! Now that's not very polite. No, go away! I'm afraid I can't do that, darling. I've tried, trust me. No, you don't exist. Oh, yes, I do. No! Yes! Look at me! No! There's nothing there! There's nothing there! There's nothing there! Oh, brother. There is nothing there. I am not going insane. There is nothing. Listen. Get the fuck out of my head. I am not my aunt. I am not my grandmother. I am not going to end up at Bellevue. Even though I spent most of the day there. Now wait. Shut up, shut up, shut up. No, you shut up. I've been watching you all day, sweetheart. You know who I am. No. Stop it. I'm not going away. You might as well face up to that right now, because there isn't time to beat around the bush. Now say my name. No. Stop that. You know who I am. Now tell me, what's my name? Say it. Damn you, say it. You're... Yes, you're Joey. Hallelujah! Give the kid a Cupid doll. Now look at me. I... Don't be scared, I don't bite. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Who are you? I'm Joey Malone, and I'm the family ghost. What? Think of me as a Blackwell Legacy, sugar. I'm passed down from one generation to the next, like a family heirloom. First I haunted your grandmother, then your aunt. And now you. Why the hell are you here? Direct, straight and to the point. You're a Blackwell, all right. Answer me, why are you haunting my family? You got me, Toots. I've been asking myself why me and why your family since this whole gig started. Must be some kind of gift your family has. A gift? Yep. You're a medium, darling. Medium? Yep, you're a medium with a connection to the spirit world. And I, my dear, have the unique privilege of being that connection. I don't understand any of this. Oh, you will, sweetheart. You will. It took your aunt a while, but she got the hang of it. Your grandmother never really caught on. That's why... That's why what? That's why she didn't last long. What do you mean? Look, there isn't much time to explain right now. You felt something today, didn't you? Felt something? Yeah, a flash, a vision, and made you sick to your stomach. I saw you. You mean by the carousel? Yes, that's where we've got to start. Start? Yeah, right away. But it's the middle of the night. So what? You just had a nice nap. You should be raring and ready for action. I'm not going to Central Park in the middle of the night. I haven't been mugged yet, and I'd like to keep it that way. Heh, don't worry about a thing, beautiful. I've got it covered. You won't have to worry about muggers or rapists or murderers or anything of the sort. Not while I'm around, anyway. It seems to be a side benefit of working with the dead. Trouble tends to give you a wide berth. At least the ordinary kind of trouble does, anyway. And the non-ordinary kind? Look, there's no time to explain. If there's a reason for any of this medium business, it's to take care of problems like your carousel. And we need to take care of them. Soon. Why? Let's put it this way. Do you want to end up like your aunt and grandmother? Was that because of you? Did you do that? No, I didn't, doll. I didn't make him that way, and I don't know what did. But do you really want to sit around here and wait to find out? All right, let's go. To be continued. In part 2, that was never made. Instead, we'll have to play the Blackwell Legacy. I assume. Are there supposed to be credits here, or something? Okay, the music track started over. Shouldn't it be kicking us to the main menu or something? The White Talks are credits, I'm just very far away. They're not stars. Alright, I mean, I guess that's it. I guess that's Bestowers of Eternity. We'll be looking at this screen for eternity. Yeah, I mean... There's obviously a story to be told here, but... Definitely didn't feel like the sort of the bright, cartoony art style definitely didn't really match the more mature subject matter. And obviously, you know, you guys know how I felt about the game design issues. Everything from the UI to the mechanics to the couple of the leaps in the puzzle solving there. I didn't need it for the stopwatch thing, which wasn't even a stopwatch. That was another problem. That was a timer, not a stopwatch. That's the problem. A stopwatch counts up, not down. It doesn't work like an alarm. Stupid. So dumb. No, I needed a hint for the to use the 2 for heaven on the book to look up page 247. I mean, oh god. So yeah, again, there are pieces here, but yeah, hopefully it does, and based on account, all these rough edges get fully smoothed out in Blackwell Legacy. I comment there were no buttons on the phone. Oh, you mean the watch? Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, that was the other problem too. So. Not only did he call it a stopwatch when it's not a stopwatch, that's a timer. But then even the buttons are like infinitesimally small, and accordingly so is the hotspot. So that also was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, so not the best here. All right, there's apparently no way to quit. Once you've beaten the game, there's no way to quit it. You can't close the game. You can't go to the main menu, nothing. So, alright. Well, thank you, Atari Girl, for the pick. This does mean we can play at some point the Blackwell Legacy. Definitely expecting it to be better than this. That said, I don't know if I'm necessarily, even on a pure story level, I don't know if I'm necessarily like champing at the bit to play that, because I don't know, we just played a game on mental illness, like somewhat recently, obviously, John Saul's Blackstone Chronicles, which even though that was a sequel of a novella series, I don't know, the take on the mental illness just seemed far more interesting there than at least what this sort of teases. So even at a story level, this whole family ghost Joey thing, I mean, I want to keep an open mind, but at the same time, it doesn't, at the moment, it does not particularly intrigue me that much. Yeah. So, all right, clicking on X to close the window did not seem to work. All right, I'll have to force close it. So yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, certainly not the worst game we've played, but it's one thing, like, I think with a game like that, you have to go a little bit, at least for the AGS, and most of the AGS games, I guess this is technically only a third one we've played, but they all seem to have a somewhat similar graphic style. I don't think it lends itself well to, like, serious drama, right? Just does not seem to work very well.